Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick video on how to tram the spindle on the CNC Router Parts tramming mount. So what I did first is I took my Edge Technologies tramming indicator setup and basically I pulled one of the indicator edges off of my little piece of glass here and ran the gantry all around, shimming it up with pieces of little paper until every corner, every edge read the same all the way around. I saw that little trick on some other YouTube videos. I forget the name of the creators at the moment, but that's where I learned the setup. Tramming the CNC Router Parts spindle was very, very easy. They have this little cam setup right there that basically it will dial the spindle in this way, and that's the easy part. The tricky part is tramming the spindle this way. Now on my particular machine I had to use 22 thousandths feeler gauges cut, and they are inserted right there. So there's a small little gap in the plate, but the indicators are basically reading within tenths across 5 inches. And for making wood parts, that is damn close. Hell, you could make aluminum parts and it would still be very, very good. It was very easy to do this. All you basically have to do is loosen that, and that, and take your shim stock, whatever that reading might be, and you might have to tweak that in. Now, one thing that I noticed is that in order for that dimension to read right, you first have to make sure that the spindle is oriented this way, as dead nuts as you can make it, before it will read that direction correctly. At first I was using aluminum foil, and let's just save you hours of screwing around, and don't do that. You will be chasing your tail, because basically what happens is every time that you torque down on these bottom screws, you're essentially compressing and crushing the aluminum foil. So every time you think you have a measurement and you have to add some more to it, you end up changing your dimension because you just crushed the previous layers even further, and you'll just chase your tail for hours. So I eventually got smart, and I just went and got my Harbor Freight feeler gauges. I mean, a couple bucks, and they're good enough for the job, right? And started off with a rough idea where I was with my aluminum foil, measured it with my calipers here, and that kind of got me off to a start. I started off with 15 thousandths shims and worked my way up until I got to 22 thousandths, and from there that's exactly where I wanted it to be. But again, this is for the CNC Router Parts tramming spindle mounts. This doesn't necessarily have to be for their plug-and-play spindle kit. This same concept applies to any of their router tramming mounts. But either way, it's, again, very, very simple, especially if you take my advice by not using aluminum foil and just using feeler gauges, because it's, you know, a lot more stout and it doesn't compress like the feeler gauges do. So after I got smart and went with the feeler gauge route, I was trammed with a couple, you know, within a couple tenths over 5 inches within 10 minutes. So again, very easy. Hopefully that works well for you guys. Again, this is for the CNC Router Parts tramming mounts. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.